Welcome, everybody, to the Wednesday live stream. I'm your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. We got a great show lined up for you guys today. So good to see y'all. Happy Hump Day, by the way. I got a couple friends joining me to talk about the top 5 toy lines of 2023. What would a Wednesday show be without my good buddy in his mask? You know who it is. What's up, Ninja? White Tato Lover. What is this?
You know what it is. You know what time it is.
How you been, man?
I'm good, bro. What you been up to?
Oh, not a lot.
That's a lie. You always getting signed in the mail. What you got now? We'll get into that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Yeah. Well, we will. We will definitely get into that. But we won't get into that until we bring on our other good friend. And the third one on the show tonight. Right, Ninja?
Yes.
Is it awkward yet? I'm trying to make it awkward.
You succeeded. You won already.
Okay, good. We are also joined by the very talented Nikki Nikole Customs. What's up, Nikki?
Hello. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on tonight. We were talking about doing a top 5 or top 10 show, like months ago? You threw it out there, and I was like, absolutely. So I kicked Jeremy to the curb. Fired him. And but we kind of did like top 5 figures on 3 POA, so I figured people always have like a million honorable mentions, and it's super hard to whittle it down to like 10, and we do 5 just because our shows go long anyway, right? But I'm like, if we do top 5 toy lines, we could talk about all kinds of stuff that we like this year, right?
Definitely. Definitely get more selections in and less honorable mentions, maybe.
Right. Ninja's list is all Super 7.
Yeah, man. You already know.
Yeah? What are you looking at?
Yeah. I'm looking at all my Super 7 stuff.
Oh, cool.
So I'm trying to pick which one was the best one.
I mean, you're surrounded by it, so.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, I like to do pickups, We show everyone the new stuff we got. But first, let's go to the chat. Roll Keeper, hey, thanks for the monthly member chat. 4 months. Thank you, Roll Keeper. Have to watch the replay. Got jury duty tomorrow. Ooh.
Good luck with that, man. Yeah, good luck with that.
Sorry about that. Brian Dillingham with a Dillingham-ism. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Brian Dillingham. And Just Jeff, thank you. Slurpees for everyone, even Ryan this time. Happy New Year's Eve. New Year's? I guess it's just New Year's, guys and gals. Y'all made the last 6 months better than you'll ever know. Good, man.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. I'm very happy to hear that, Jeff. Hope everything's going okay for you. Thank you for that super chat. All righty. So I want to do pickups. But actually, Nikki, real quick, just for those who haven't, maybe they're new to the channel, like Mython the Python, he's here. You want to tell everyone what you do in the toy community?
Sure. Yeah. I am a collector first and foremost, and I started customizing right around 2016. I have kind of an art and science background. So I got into it in my adult life in 2016. So lots of customs, lots of customizing. And then recently last year, I got a couple of professional paint jobs with Savage Crucible, and then another one with Fox Forge Toys. So that's been a recent thing that has really allowed me to press my skills and try to improve and try new things. So I'm really excited about that.
So, okay, we're all very excited for Savage Crucible, but I didn't know that you were working with Fox Forge Toys too. That's cool. I've seen some of the new stuff they're working on is pretty exciting.
Yes. So there were 3 characters revealed. I know he is getting ready to do a Kickstarter sometime this year. And so I did help with the paint masters for those 3 characters. Really exciting designs.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. We did get something from Life Rants Antonio. What's up, Antonio? The 1 month member chat. Hey guys, LaserPants, you and Ninja should come to Dallas. I would love to. For the Dallas, what's it called? Dallas Vintage Joe Show or something like that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I know that's the one that Master Son 42 is going to, so I kind of want to skip it because of that. But we got a chat from Master Son 42. Only I'd seen that sooner. Thanks, Master Son. He says I would have been here sooner, but Chad held us hostage and scared me into staying a bit longer. Hey, Ninja, Nikki, and the other guy. You let Chad scare you? Chad? Ninja, don't you think Chad looks like Jiminy Cricket?
Nah, man, I can't do that to Chad. He's a pretty big guy. He's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, yes. He's very tall. He's like 6'4". Pretty tall. How tall are you, Ninja?
I'm about like 3'5".
I like how your voice went a little higher when you said that.
Yeah.
3'5". Thank you, Master Son. Don't let Chad scare you. Is Chad here? Oh, he's here. Good. All right.
Hi, Chad.
Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? He says, "Sup, Ryan and Nikki, Ninja. We still got beef. It's on site, my dude." Oh.
Dude, at this point, I'll be happy to see him. For it to be on site, I have to see him in person. So that'd be pretty nice if I get to see him in person.
He is also 3'9". So
right, that's a fair fight right there.
Yep.
Exactly.
Thank you, Jeremy. Man, Chad. Thank you very much, Chad. It was a good stream with you and Ma'am. He says, I ended on time. Are you proud of me? Very proud of you. Hey, Nikki and Ninja, my man, and all the awesome toxic people in the chat. Indeed. Thank you, Chad. That was a great stream. Hopefully everyone caught that. If not, after this, go back and catch it on the replay. Actually, after this,
I had some marathon painting sessions over the last few days, and it was all Chad streams listening to him while I was painting.
He does a lot of them. He does.
Yeah, I got to catch up on today's. I missed today's. I got to catch up on it.
Let's see here. James Lucas, thanks for becoming a channel member. Stay tuned for the after show. I will be doing an after show tonight, about 10 minutes after this ends. And then, hey, another one from It's Chad. Thank you very much, Chad. It's funny because I sent him a $5 super chat earlier, and then he sent one back. So we basically just, between the two of us, gave YouTube $5.
Exactly.
IRS a cut.
Says 2 minutes, Master Son, you ass. I look like what, Ryan? And yeah, come to Dallas Fort Worth Joe show. I would love to, man. If I'm trying to talk Bobby into doing it, if he can. I know it's a long way for him, but that would be a cool show to do. I've been to Dallas once. Have you guys ever been to Dallas?
Mm-mm.
I've been there one time. It is, dude, there are so many toy stores in that town. Like in the Fort Worth. So many. And they're I went to 5 in one day. And they were all really cool toy stores.
This is going to sound so uneducated. But to be honest, I thought, one, I didn't think it was a big town. But two, I thought the main or the only real toy store was the Dallas Vintage Toys. You ever heard of them?
Oh, yeah. I've been there. Yeah.
Right. That's the only one. So for you to say there's you went at least to 5, I'm like, damn, I didn't know that there was that many. No,
I mean, Dallas is a huge city.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I went to 5, and there was still more I could have gone to. So,
dang.
Yeah. Shortword Crump, welcome to channel membership. Stay tuned for the after show tonight, man. All right. Hey, we got one more. Okay. JC Fett, thank you, sir, very much. He says, hello, all. Hope everyone had a nice holiday. Here's to another year of great Holly's finds and Toy World drama. Stay frosty. So I went into Ross today, and they still had 3 Power Rangers on the shelf that no one wanted. But that was about it. The shelves were empty.
What colors?
They had a blue one and a pink one. I think a silver one.
They didn't have the white potato variant?
No, they didn't. No, they were all those don't go to Ross.
Okay.
Okay, those barely go to retail. They sell out immediately.
They go to Ollie's. They don't go to Ross.
Well, how dare you? Yeah. Thank you, JC Fed. Appreciate that. I think the Ollie's thing is going to kind of dry up. I mean, I think the Doctor Strange and Eternals figures will be there forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, Hasbro's really cutting back on their production, and there's going to be a lot less for the discount stores.
Right. Nikki, have you been to any Ollie's or Ross's or anything?
I don't have Ollie's here.
Okay.
So if I look for stuff in the wild, it's Target or Walmart, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. And it's few and far between that I do that. It's always if I go in for something else, I'll take a look. But
yeah,
overall, I'm a want to pre-order it online kind of person.
Yeah,
That's
they
really good.
the Ollie's has not moved out this far. I mean, I'm all the way in Seattle, so
Yes.
I think they stop at about Texas or something. But there's none here. But I have this friend Scott Hughes and my other friend Renato and my other friend Earl, and they're all on the East Coast, and they're always checking Ollie's and sending me stuff, which I very much appreciate.
Well, I do have a couple things on my list this year that I should not have pre-ordered, and I wish I had waited till it was on discount.
Right? Yeah, you and me both. But anyway, speaking of picking stuff up, you guys want to do some pickups tonight?
Yes, I don't want to go first though. I need
You don't wanna go
time to I need time to look around real fast.
All right, Nikki, what'd you get?
Well, I don't know if you can see it very well, but I did get my Hiss Fire team for the Hiss right around the same time. Really, really happy with that acquisition.
Nikki,
yes.
I got a Hiss tank as a gift. It was given to me from my very good friend Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, if you're watching. And I went to look at that fire team and it sold out. I'm hoping it comes back in stock because now I really want that fire team.
It'll come back in stock. I'm confident it will.
Good.
But yeah, so that this guy in particular, the Range Viper.
Love the Range Viper. Yeah.
Really, really happy with this figure. Yeah, just love that guy. And then not a recent pickup, but a recent opening was the PowerCon exclusive Swarm Horde. And I recently just swapped his head. Well, recently, I just opened it. And I swapped his head right away. I had painted the gold Swarm, some slightly different color with some paint hits, and I put that head on here. So I'm pretty happy with this guy.
That does look cool, man. If Bobby ever reissues that, which I doubt he will because it's an exclusive, but if he did and he included the original Swarm head with it, that would be really awesome. Yeah. That looks cool.
I like it. He's going to be my Night Ops Swarm.
Awesome.
And that's all I got.
Very good. Now Ninja turned. I can't get over the white Tato lover. When he comes back, we'll get to him, I guess. But I got some pickups today. My first pickups I want to get to are not toys. But I was hanging out with the kid today. I did not work today. And we went to the comic shop. And I dipped my foot into a very dangerous rabbit hole, which is omnibuses.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I've read most of what's in this omnibus. It's Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing Spider-Man 1 through 38, a bunch of stuff, right? I've read most of this long time ago. But it looks so nice. You got to love that Amazing Fantasy 15 cover. And it's volume 1, and so now I kind of want volume 2, and I think there's how many omnibuses of this are they up to? Probably like 10 or more. So yeah, pray for me, please, because apparently I'm buying omnibuses now. I also, by order of D Amazing, by the way, I had to read the Invincible comic because he heard that I hadn't read it. I'd only seen the show. So I got volume 1, and volume 1 of the Ultimate Collection follows season 1 of Invincible like very well. There are some differences, but it's pretty faithful to the comic. So I love volume 1. And at the comic shop they had volume 2 all the way through 12, but I couldn't get all 12. But I'll get them slowly. But I'm really digging Invincible right now. And then my kid wanted to go to Target because he has a $50 Target gift card. I said, okay. Went to Target, and I go in, and they had the Last Ronin hardcover for $20.
Wow.
So I got that. I have the original 5 issues, but this hardcover just looks so nice. And it was half price. It's usually 30. It was 20. And then sitting right next to it was the follow-up, which I have not read. Just Last Ronin in the Lost Years. Gonna check it out. It was $20. So those are my comic pickups from today. And then as far as figures, I got a few things in. This might take a minute.
It's okay.
Big Bad. No, was it Big Bad? No, it was Amazon. This 2-pack is awesome. I want to get another one. I just don't want to pay, another $40. But I don't know if it's going to sit around and go on sale. I mean,
I don't think that one is.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It's really good, and I want another dog, which, by the way, the dog is named Junkyard, and the human is named Mutt. See what they did there? Yeah, because you would think the dog would be called Mutt, right, Ninja?
Stop explaining it.
Anyway, it's a really cool set. They did a great job on the dog named Junkyard. Love that.
I believe mine is on the way from Big Bad.
Oh, cool. And then I, along with him, I got Wolf Spider, which is awesome. Not a big fan of the weird shotgun, but the figure itself is awesome. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. He looks cool. Got Wolf Spider. Now, I've had this for a few weeks. This is one that Mrs. LaserPants picked up for me at, I think it was Ross. It was $3.99. And it was a credit collection Mando.
Whoa.
Right? Black Series. But I'm like, that just looks like one of his friends.
Yeah, those colors are out there.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this, maybe I'll do a repaint. But I think that works for like his clan or his, what do they call it? Clan? I don't know. But it looks like one of his buddies. So I was like, that's cool. That's different enough for $3.99. That's cool. You guys know who Billy Tucci is?
I do not.
World famous comic book artist. He he did a comic in the 90s.
Disappointed that we didn't know.
He did a comic in the 90s called She, S-H-I. I think Way of the Warrior. Which, in full disclosure, I have not read. Drew G keeps telling me he's going to send me a She comic. But I'll probably just buy one. But I got in She. This is Loose Collector. This is by Loose Collector.
Yeah.
Really cool figure. I'm really digging it. Teeny tiny wrist pegs. If anyone else got this, it's not cheap. They're like $60 or $70 for a Loose Collector figure. But be very careful with the wrist pegs. But it's a very well done, very well articulated figure, and I really like it. I like the look quite a bit. All right, you ready for something really lame?
Yeah.
I saw these and I couldn't pass them up. I got Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong.
I wish he was scaled a little bit bigger, man. Why isn't Donkey Kong a little bit bigger?
They have a bigger one that they sell.
Okay.
But I think that one might be too big, because he's like the size of like Bowser almost. He's huge. But
something too big for you? That's rare, man.
No, I mean compared to Diddy Kong. See, look, Diddy Kong shouldn't be that big next to Donkey Kong, right? What do you think? Yeah.
No, not at all. Okay. I think Donkey Kong should be bigger.
Yeah. And it came with Diddy Kong came with a barrel. Donkey Kong came with bananas. Okay. All right. I got this guy. I forget his name.
Scrap Iron.
Yeah. He's cool. I like his controller. I really wanted him because of this thing. I thought it would look cool with the HISS tank. Now, I just turned these around. I had these on the shelf for a couple days. These missiles started to dip under its own weight. So, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna agree with you on that.
Yeah,
on that issue.
Yep. I think it's the peg and the missile. It's a little, they're a little soft. So, but at least mine came out of the box straight. They weren't bent. So Scrap Iron's cool. And then I have to send a big thanks to Rebel 10 Customs and also Colossal Customs. I was able to put together a Darth Plagueis figure.
Damn, that looks nice.
The figure itself is on the Ebony Maw body from Marvel Legends. I think I showed this a couple weeks ago, but I got it.
Is that a custom head sculpt or that's the stock head sculpt?
Yes. No, this is a custom head sculpt.
Okay.
It was from a 3D printer, and I forget the name. But it looks great. Colossal Customs painted that up. Looks really cool. The robe is from Rebel 10, she does amazing soft good stuff for figures. And so I'm really happy to have this. I'm not sure if this is something Hasbro will do. Of course, now that I, have a custom, they probably will. Let's see here. Let me go through my list. I think that's it. Oh, and I got in Paul's Mart Player 2 Ryu. Yeah, which I think is better than the first one. I like the skin tone better.
Do you think it's worth it? It's a repaint, but do you think it's worth it?
Absolutely, dude. I'm getting every repaint from this line.
Even if they go extreme 4 or 5 colors for one character?
Maybe 3.
Okay, 3 colors.
Yeah, but I mean it's excellent.
And Ryan, what company is that?
So it's Paul's Mart. It's an exclusive on their website. This is by Jada Toys.
Oh, Jada. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's Jada. Those are all my pickups. That's what awesome. I got.
Do you have, speaking of omnibuses, do you have the G.I. Joe omnibus coming?
No, this is my first one. Oh. I bought it. It was an impulse buy. I just thought, I'm like, man, that looks good. I would like to reread that old stuff. And I know now that I have it, I'm going to want more.
Nikki, are you watching anything involving Invincibles? Do you watch Invincible at all? Or
no, I know nothing about Invincible.
Highly recommended.
Yeah. Okay. Is it on? Where is it? Where can I find it?
Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Perfect.
Yep, it's on Amazon Prime. There's 1.5 seasons out right now. I think the second half of season 2 comes out, I think like March, from what I've heard.
Gotcha. Yeah. I recently told Ryan that I was rewatching the old school V on Prime, and I just finished that, so now I can start something else. But I was told that a couple of my friends said Blue Eyed Samurai is excellent.
Oh yeah,
catch that as well.
That was really nice. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Ninja, what'd you get?
So my list is never going to be as long as yours because you get stuff like every day. But I did get these I guess they're Foot Clan robots, right? What are they called?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's from...
These things are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
I don't even have a light. Yeah, I do. Let me see.
Where'd you get those in from?
I got these from my bro Glenn. He sent 3 of them my way, so I'm super appreciative and happy about that. But I think he ordered, because Nerd Zoic posted up a set of like 6, like you can get 6 of them.
Yeah.
I think he ordered them from Nerd Zoic. I'm not 100% sure though, but it's just he comes with a ton of accessories, and like the detail and the sculpting on this guy is like
looks awesome.
Really, really crazy. It doesn't even feel like a NECA figure, to be honest. Like, let me see if it could focus on the figure. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a NECA figure at all. Like the quality feels, I don't know, it feels kind of soft. It reminds me of like a mix between like Jada, Hasbro, Action Force. Like I think NECA has really stepped up their quality lately.
Yeah.
I guess they got tired of everybody talking shit about their fragile figures.
Hopefully.
And then, do you know what this is, Ryan?
Yeah, it's Zordon.
Yes, this is from the Lightning Collection, a 2-pack with Alpha.
Yep.
So this isn't an action figure. I first saw it on Just Incredible's channel, but there's a statue that is absolutely beautiful, and it scales perfectly with the Lightning Collection, and it's on sale right now on Big Bad Toy Store. It's originally closer to $200. I think it's on sale for like $110 or $120, something crazy, but I know that it's worth it. Look, bro, it even has a light. Before you run and go, don't go. The light on it is super bright. And this is the size comparison between them. It's like this. I can't even fit this in the shot. Okay. That's the size comparison, which is wild. It's so beautiful, man. The back of him even has sculpting. It looks like, I don't know, like a digitized type of print or something like that.
Oh, wow.
You could completely take the head out.
Oh, my God.
This way you could use this canister for anything else. Like, and put the top back on. I was thinking about like having a Mewtwo or something in there, but this Zordon is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
That's 14 inches tall.
I should have known you was gonna find it right away. I should have known your asses.
That's really cool.
So if you are anybody that are into the Lightning Collection or just Power Rangers in general, I think this Zordon is the perfect Zordon, especially compared to this. I was happy when we got this. Like, I'm not shitting on Hasbro at all. I didn't think they would ever make anything like this, but there's like no comparison. Like, this thing is amazing.
That looks great. Wow.
Very cool.
And that wasn't an action figure, that was a statue, but that is all my pickups basically. Recently so far.
That's pretty good, I guess.
I know. Nobody's ever going to compete with you.
No,
You got the best pickups.
I'm kind of mad because I might be buying this Zordon now. Okay. Jeff. What's up, Jeff Wheat? Thank you for the member chat. Glad you're enjoying the hiss, Ryan. The fire team is pretty sweet. I'm sure they'll have more. Hey, Nikki and Ninja, Happy New Year.
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear they're going to have more. And yes, I am enjoying the hiss. It's right here next to me. It's right here. I keep it right here. Let's see here. And thank you again, Jeff. I can't thank you enough.
Hey, Mython in the house.
Mython the Python. There he is. What's up, man? Thank you. 2024 New Year's collection resolution is to go vintage 118. Oh. Support small businesses, mom and pop, and indie small business 112. Stepping away from big corporations, what are your New Year collection resolutions? Good question. Who wants to start?
Nikki's the star of the show, so she should start.
I'll start if no one else wants to. It's okay.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I need to downsize. So I've already listed some things online. In fact, I'm trying out selling on Instagram for the first time. So I listed some stuff on Instagram. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, consolidate the collection and open up displays more so I have room for all these vehicles that are coming, like the Vanguard, the Ramen Racer, the bread car, the Vamp. There's a lot of stuff coming that I want. And so I'm going to have less figures, but, more vehicles. So, yeah, consolidate. That's my New Year collecting resolution.
But, Ryan, the Vanguard's already sold out. It says so on the website.
I know. I saw something that said apparently we were going to announce when it goes up tonight on the show. So I just it was in some group, and I just commented, according to my source, that is not true. Yeah.
Every time. So every year I am like, I keep so many spreadsheets. I keep meticulous track of every dollar I spend, every dollar I sell on collection stuff. That's just how I roll. Every year I put a note at the top of the new year of only buy things that is like a yes exclamation factor for you. No more, FOMO or, yeah, I guess I'll get that. I don't want to have that feeling of getting something in the mail and just like putting it, not even opening it and putting it on, in my closet or something. I don't want that feeling at all. I want to be super excited about everything I get. And last year I had to cut way, way back on purchases. And so I did that pretty successfully last year. I also sold a lot of stuff last year, mostly Star Wars Black Series at a loss, of course.
Yep.
So more selling and just buying things that is a yes factor.
That's a good plan. I should add, don't buy it just because it's super cheap at Ross anymore. I should add that to my New Year's resolution. What about you, Ninja?
I'm already like really selective with the stuff that I do buy, but to just like kind of piggyback off of what Nikki was saying, I have to be careful with pre-orders because these companies are so crazy that they like to get everything in all at one time. So if you don't have it on a card that, like, let's say is off or something like that, you will get hit for like 5 or 7 things at one time. Like Big Bad hit me Christmas week. They tried to, but I have a lot of stuff attached to my Cash App card that I just keep off. But they hit me for like 7 to 10 things all in the week of Christmas, knowing that they wouldn't get it shipped to the people by Christmas. So I thought that was pretty funny. I guess they wanted the money that week for them. But I have to be careful with what I pre-order, even though I don't pre-order a lot, and I have to pay attention to when it actually hits because I don't want to get hit at the same time.
That was one of my resolutions for 2023 was less pre-ordering, and I did good there, like way less pre-orders, and I passed up on a lot of stuff because I didn't have it pre-ordered, and I was fine with it, so it works out.
Hey, don't be fine without this.
Oh, stop it.
Dude, you have one of the best Lightning collections. That makes sense. But you have one of the best Lightning collections. No. I think that thing would look awesome, man.
I only have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I don't have None of the other teams.
Yeah, but I mean, anybody that watches your collection video, the way that you have it set up is really nice.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Mython, for that super chat. Jeremy, thank you again. He says, I have the Action Farce Omnibus. Oh, speaking of Action Farce, that has been a channel member exclusive here on 3POA. There is a link to the Dropbox where you can download it in a members-only YouTube post. So if you go to the members tab on YouTube, if you're a member,
you post that?
down,
I gotta find that.
Yeah, you can download it there. But I will be making it public soon. It will go wide release. You'll be able to download it and read that. It's great. Quentin Bedwell did such a great job on it. Let's see here. Curb Stomp Films with the member chat. Thank you. My only pickup this week is NECA Ultimate Predator 2 City Hunter. I mean, they do a good job with the Predators, and that City Hunter is nice. I still have mine. I decided to only keep movie Predators in my collection. I used to have a bunch.
Oh, nice.
But,
does anybody here have that recent Prey Predator? Everybody praises it and says it's great.
It's on the way. I just got it in my pile of loot from BBTS, so it should be here in a few days. I'm looking forward to it. And I saw an interview, so I watched the main interviews from, I think, was it New York Comic Con, and nothing was said. Nothing's been said for a while on Predator from NECA.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't released anything for a while except that one. But I saw an interview with another team member, female team member, and she indicated that they're going to be releasing another Predator from Prey with that scene from the bear and the bear blood spilling on it. So I'm hoping he's going to be like partially cloaked with different blood effects and stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool if they put him in a 2-pack with the bear.
That would be cool.
All right. Curb Stomp. Thank you for that. We got one from my buddy V. Conley. Thank you for the member chat. After seeing all the amazing customs Nikki did with Mythic Legions figures, bought Lord Bardrick at Joe Fest, and I just bought an Elf Legion guard. Oh, cool.
Awesome. Good pickups.
I saw that night they did. They added a lot of articulation to the new body they made, which looks promising. Yeah.
About time, yeah.
Right on. Thank you, V. Conley. Mython says the hardcover G.I. Joe omnibus from 3D Joe's is amazing.
I wish I got one.
Was it like a Kickstarter or?
I believe it was.
Okay.
A bunch of my friends were sending me pictures today, and I'm like, I wish I got this.
Right on. Hey, Master Son, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. That's awesome. Appreciate that, man. And then also he sends a super chat that Zordon can be a back-to-tank for Star Wars.
It can be so many things, yeah. Yeah, that thing is not because it's huge. So yeah.
Thanks for that. Hot Banana Water. My goal this year is to knock out a Grail figure, being that there is nothing new that I want. Bandai, Chigokin, Frankie from One Piece is the prize. Huh. I mean, my kid watches One Piece. I have no clue what that is, though.
You know why? Because he knows anime is where it's at. He got all the swag. He got all the Riz. Your kid got all the Riz and left you none. Look at that.
He would probably agree. He would agree with you. He is he's almost 14. He's very much the, oh God, Dad, you're so old. You're such a loser, Dad, He's very much in that phase, but I can still stomp him, so it's fine. And we got one from RG Hitchin. Thank you for the member chat. Nikki, if you could get one mythical creature that hasn't been done in Mythics other than a dragon, would you love to see? What would you love to see? I want a Gorgon.
Gorgon would be very cool. If you had asked me a couple months ago, I would have said Griffin, but it looks like D20 beat Mythic Legions to it. Oh boy. I would say, maybe a kind of along the same vein, but maybe like a hippogriff or something like that.
What's that? What's a hippogriff?
It's like a horse body with an eagle or a bird upper. So there's one in Harry Potter.
Never seen it.
Oh my Right.
I've never seen any Harry
Come
Potter.
on,
Oh my
man.
God.
Oh my! You never
Yeah.
seen at least one?
Nah.
Oh
No,
my
listen.
God!
When it was, listen. I've
Oh
said this
my! Get me
before.
off this.
When
Oh my
Harry
God.
Potter was coming out, it was the same time as Lord of the Rings, and I
Yes.
was like, I don't want to watch the kid version of Lord of the Rings.
That's exactly what my dad said.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like this for children. I'm
Yep.
21 years old. I'm big time. And
No, you missed out.
that's
You missed out.
Yeah. So
heard.
I would say hippogriff. It's very similar to a griffin.
that'd be cool.
If he wouldn't have said no dragons, would a dragon have been up there for you on that list?
Not really. I mean, I love dragons. It's just incorporating one that works with this scale of figures into my collection would be tough.
They come in all different sizes, though, right?
That's true. Yeah, and there's some great ones coming from Creative Beast Studio. Which
Yes, there is. That
Yeah.
Arctic one is beautiful.
Yes.
See, I was just trying to bait you into like revealing to us that you've been painting a dragon
Oh
somewhere.
man.
A dragon painted by you would be beautiful, man.
Hey,
First
someday,
of all, Art,
hopefully.
Mhm.
Art, I love movies. Okay, but only good ones. And
Oh.
Chalor, I'm not 43.
Wow.
Oh no, Chalor's saying he's 43 and he's never seen one. Good for you.
Oh.
Stay strong. I don't. You know, as far as mythical creatures, I don't even know. Like besides it, like what else is there?
Oh,
That would
man.
be cool. Like a sphinx. It's like a lion with the man's head, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a.
It'd be like a chimera or like a three-headed dog from Greek lore.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good one.
they've done
Also from Harry Potter.
spots.
Also, there's a three-headed dog in Harry Potter. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't he guard the gates of Hades?
Yes.
The three-headed dog. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
How about a dragon?
Or a dragon. It is
Yeah.
the year of the dragon coming up, so
Yeah.
I do expect to see some activity on that front.
Right.
Tyler Lalone, thank you for the no message member chat. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. And thanks for always sharing the link on IG. Tyler, every time without fail, he's sharing it out. Appreciate
That's
you, man.
awesome.
All right. So now that we are 40 minutes into the show, we can get to our main topic. Top 5 toy lines of 2023. And this is, from least favorite to most favorite, right? So let's just get into it. I'm going to start with Ninja because you're at the top.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay,
They're
we're going
all
to start with
favorites.
Nikki. We're going to start with Nikki because Nikki's at the top.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
I will preface by saying this is my personal list, my personal preferences. This isn't like an overall judgment of what's been released. It's only a judgment of what I have received and is based on what I enjoy. So that's my disclaimer. Number 5, coming in with AWOC
Oh, nice.
for this year. Normally in the past, I've collected some more gourmet lines, some more exotic lines, overseas stuff, Mezco, Mayfex, SHF, all that. This year, like I said, I had to scale way, 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 way back. So this list is a little bit more close to home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think all of us are kind of leaning more towards the, smaller independent companies and what they have to offer. Just, it's nice to get something that isn't just something we've already gotten, just a better version of,
Right.
It's nice to get new stuff from new IPs.
Yeah, and with AWOC, it's a new IP. The figures came out; they had great quality. I didn't have problems with any of my figures. I tried some different part swaps. The colors on these are awesome. Plus, he has a whole graphic novel storyline going. So it's just a really nice rounded out world that's been presented, and the figures all hit this year. And I thought it was a great showing.
Right on. Tyler, if that was an accident, just put your message in again, and I'll look for it and start it. Ninja, are you there? Okay, Ninja had to step away. So we will get to my number 5, which is, and the haters are gonna love this. My number 5 best toy line of 2023 is G.I. Joe Classified.
Ooh.
I think they have made big strides in improving since the beginning, that early, the early 2020 Or was it 2021? I'm trying to remember. Maybe they came out in 2021. Yeah.
You said that was, I missed it. You said that was the best toy line?
No, this is number 5
Number 5.
on my list of 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was making sure I didn't miss when you bring up, Super 7 or somebody.
Oh, no, that's number 1. Oops, spoilers.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
But just, yeah, the first of all, the amount they put out this year is crazy. But I think what they put out has been good. It's not perfect. Obviously, the gummy weapons. But, I have a whole tin full of weapons that I just kind of swap them out when they come. Except there's no harpoon gun yet from Valiverse, so that's what we need. Because my eels are holding... It looks like they're holding, like, U-shaped spear
Gummy
guns.
worms?
Yeah. But I just like the character selection. I like that they've been available. Pretty available to me when I've wanted them. I haven't had to like really pre-order many of them. So yeah, classified. Oh, and by the way, the freaking Hiss tank, which is a great vehicle. That I think the Hiss tank is what nudged it onto my list at number 5. So
awesome.
All right, Ninja. Now that you're back,
yes. I didn't know that we was actually showing stuff, so that's why I had to run and hurry up. And you know how Talk Art looks when he's running around that yeah. So,
yeah.
I think I would have to go with Classified because you always copy me all the time. So yeah, I would have to go with Classified, and not mainly for Helix, but I feel like Helix for me was a good representation of how far females have come in the line. Because I don't think the Wave 1 Scarlet was bad. But I just really like this Helix figure, especially for all the kit bashing and stuff that I could do with it. I mean, she's holding Action Force guns, of course. I don't know any collector that actually enjoys the Classified guns. Everybody replaces them.
Yeah.
But I just think Classified had a really good year, like you said.
That's one that I still need to pick up is that Helix. I haven't got it yet. I'll track it down. Hey, just relax. Don't shake your head at me.
Judgment.
Okay, now that Ninja is done shilling for Hasbro, we can move on to number 4 on our list. Nikki?
All right. I am going to go with something a little different. We brought up Creative Beast before, but I picked up a couple Triceratops from the Creative Beast, Beasts of the Mesozoic line. I had a handful of years ago supported his initial Kickstarter for the Raptor series. And Dave Silva, who is the creator of this line, he just does an amazing job doing a lot of research on the different species of dinosaurs that he's putting out there. Tons of research. And then tons more research go into the paint schemes that he picks out. And the painters for this line are just phenomenal. It's definitely something to aspire to, the quality of this line. So I picked this up as a beast to go with my Mythic Legions. But I could easily go down this rabbit hole of just filling all these shelves with dinosaurs, but I will not. Have some restraint with that.
Me and Ninja went up to their table at PowerCon, and what they had on the table was awesome. And what they're coming out with, I mean, speaking of dragons, they had a gigantic dragon on their table, which looked sweet. And then that saber tooth, which I stupidly didn't back. I went to back it, and the campaign was over.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to get one later, but that saber tooth looked awesome.
Yeah, I didn't back that sci-fi line that he did, but he is going to be coming out with another line. I think it's called Beasts of the Cenozoic. So that's going to be like all of the mammal megafauna that existed here, like in the United States and elsewhere about 12,000 years ago. So maybe a larger saber tooth and some other things like a mastodon or some other things like that would be really cool.
Dude, a mammoth or a mastodon would just make my day.
Oh. Imagine that.
Dude, so cool. Great pick. Ninja, what do you got for number 4?
So, I just want to get all the military out the way. So I'm going with Action Force for number 4. See, here we go.
Excuse me. There's no shilling for Valorverse on this channel unless it's in the number.
I've
one
already
spot.
shilled for Hasbro. Let me shill for Valorverse now.
But you didn't put it in the number 1 spot. So.
Oh my God. So like I said, I want to get all the military out the way, and I think I love military as far as just lines that I collect more than anything else for the most part, other than dinosaurs. So I thought it was so cool that Nikki brought up that I don't even know. I don't want to call it a Triceratops because specifically it's not. But I thought it was so cool that she brought that up. But I don't know. Action Force to me had a really good year. I feel like a lot of people forgot that they started off the year with the females. But from females to exclusives to imagine if we would have gotten the Vanguard before the year ended, that would have been crazy. But overall, they had a really good year. So I feel really comfortable and good about Action Force being, my pick.
I'm going to tell Bobby it's not at number 1. You're in big
I know.
trouble.
It's okay. It's
because
all right,
you
man.
are a paid shill. I found out that on the internet.
Oh, man. You found out about my allowance?
Duarte says, Mammoth. Yes, I know you made an awesome Mammoth, but
Yes.
are you selling them? Are you mass
Right.
producing and selling them? Can I get one? Because it looks great in your pictures, but I don't have one in my collection.
Yeah, bro. He sold a few of them at that show, too, which is crazy. Like,
What?
yes. Yeah.
Did you get one?
Yeah. No, I didn't get one.
Oh.
I didn't want to. They were already sold out by the time I walked up to his table. So I didn't want to bother him and put more work on him. But, man, a mammoth would be beautiful.
Tyler says he wants to mount an elephant. Wait.
See, why you got to word it like that?
He wants an elephant mount.
Okay.
Little dyslexia. Yeah, that would be cool. Yes, an elephant to mount would be nice.
He's so extra. Oh, my God.
What? I didn't say anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my number 4, and then we're going to go to the chat for a minute. But my number 4 is I'm just NECA, specifically the comic Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
So Mirage or Last Ronin, what they've been putting out has been awesome. Obviously, the 4-pack made my top 5 figures. I would have had more NECA Turtles on the list from the either Mirage or Last Ronin. To me, it's all comic. But yeah. I hope they continue. It looks like they are. I need that one that you showed earlier, Ninja, that robotic foot soldier thing from Last Ronin. That looks pretty sweet. I'll need at least 3 of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could talk to your buddy.
Very cool figure.
Yeah. And by the way, NECA is still kind of behind the curve on articulation. I think they do it on purpose, but this Sinja bot, I mean, you can really pose this thing out, even with the single jointed elbows and the.
Does the plastic feel like good on that one? Is it like?
It does. I mean, it feels like a NECA figure, but it doesn't feel like it's going to snap at any moment like a 2015 NECA figure.
And you said that Predator felt good, right? Like,
oh yeah,
it's getting a lot of praise.
Yeah,
I wish Nikki would have asked hers because she would have let me know too what she thought about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the turtle line is great. I don't collect the cartoon line, so I can't speak on that. The movie line has been pretty cool. They didn't release a ton, but that Kino was nice. But I'm specifically going with the comic book NECA Turtles stuff. So that's my number 4 pick.
You done trying to get a sponsorship?
I mean, if they're watching,
sure?
They're watching.
You're the NECA rep though for your store, right?
I am. I take pictures of the shelf for them.
Yeah.
So I have to show.
$25.
Yeah, I got one a couple months ago. I usually get like 1 or 2 a year. I've never gotten the monthly $100 or the yearly $1,000. Let's see here. Ted Millick, thanks for the member chat. That Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus is surprisingly good. I didn't know there was one. I haven't seen that movie either.
No, don't act interested. You said Harry Potter was for kids. Keep that same energy for Percy Jackson.
Is it like the similar type of childish?
I don't know. He said it was on Disney Plus, so that's why I assumed that.
It's not super like grown-up stuff like Ninja Turtles, right?
Oh yeah, not as grown up as that.
Yeah. Okay. Duarte says 4 Horsemen is definitely doing a dragon. There's no way they will miss the opportunity of the year on the year of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to see that.
I would be surprised if they didn't.
It'll be a long time coming. People have been asking for a dragon from them for a long, long time. Hopefully it's huge. Hopefully they just take it next level, and they just really go for it. I'm talking like 4 feet long, I want it like, let's say 4 feet high too. I want really long neck.
Wow.
Big fire breathing effects.
Similar to the Bronchiosaurus that the Jurassic Park line, the Hammond collection.
Yes.
If it's the size of that Bronchiosaurus, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Mython with another super chat. Thanks, Mython the Python. Mythic Legions needs to do a crossover creature of a bantha. I'd buy 20 of them. That'd be sweet. Yeah, it'd be like a woolly mammoth type of thing. Nikki, do you like banthas?
Absolutely. I'm super into Star Wars older material.
Yeah,
I would be into a bantha for sure.
You remember the Power of the Force 2 bantha from the late 90s? That one is still excellent. It was like real, synthetic hair, but it was 4-inch scale.
Yep. I remember what you're talking about. Yep.
That was an awesome toy.
Seen some amazing customs too.
P.S. Mrs. Python says you're fired, LaserPants, for dissing Harry Potter.
Good. See, Mrs. Python knows what's up. She knows what's up. You should be fired for that.
Did I diss it though?
Yes, you did.
What I say?
You threw in some subs.
Okay. I mean, it's for children.
See?
I'm a grown man.
See? There you go again.
Thank you, Mython. Collected disconnect with the member chat. Potato Poppy. You want to put a little flavor on that, Ninja, and say it correctly?
Nah, he said it. He said it just fine.
All right.
He said it just fine. That's for my live stream. This guy's pretty popular on my live streams. Everybody loves the Potato Poppy. So
everyone loves Collected Disconnect too. Thank you for that member chat, bro.
Yep.
My buddy Tony Robles. Thank you, sir, for the 5-month member chat. One of the best figures that I've seen this year is certainly General Hawk. The jacket is on point. Yes, it looks good.
It does. It looks good. I run into QC issues with mine. Yeah.
Yeah, mine does not move. Like the torso they went with is the torso I ideally want on figures. They just didn't execute it well. But yes, he does look very good.
I like his face sculpt.
Got him up there somewhere.
Let's see here. Just Jeff, thank you for the member chat. Dubin and Nightwing are top runners for company rep for me. Dubin and Nightwing?
There is a Dubin from Mythic Legions that came out this year. So
okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. And he's probably saying Mafex Nightwing. Old Man Ranger kicking ass is awesome.
I got a question, Ryan.
Yeah.
What other Nightwing could he have been talking about?
McFarlane. He put out one.
See, you didn't know who Dubin was because you didn't watch Harry Potter. That's why she knew and you didn't know.
Nightwing is so generic. There could be like a Mythic Legion called Nightwing that I would never know about.
Just stop. Just stop.
Nightwing.
This is why Gavin gets on you.
You're right.
See?
And Tony, thanks for the super chat. He says, Ryan, I'll die on this hill with you. My girl hates us for our stance on Harry Potter. Yeah. I just, honestly, I've never seen it. So maybe I would like it. I've also never seen Ghostbusters.
We should have a pajama party. We're going to have a pajama party one night. And we're going to watch Harry Potter and cuddle.
Ninja, I don't wear pajamas.
Okay. You don't need them. Take them off. It's okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Robles. Oh, yeah. Shango 730 says the Mafex Nightwing is his top figure as well. Yeah, that was my number one of 2023. Love Nightwing. All right. Oh, we got one from Renato. We'll get to that one first. Thanks, Renato. Appreciate you, Wrench Nato. Happy New Year's, Nikki, Ninja, and Ryan. Thank you, sir. You guys are the best. Jada Toys killed it with its figures. Street Fighter 2, Mega Man, and Chester. Look what I got right here. Got Chester right here. You guys get Chester Cheetah?
Nah, I didn't get him.
Sticking to your New Year's resolution, huh? I've already failed at mine. I got a Cheeto figure. Thank you, Wrench Nato. Appreciate you, bro. Okay. Let's go on to our number 3 picks. Well, let's recap. For 5, I had Classified, Nikki.
AWOC.
AWOC. And Ninja had Classified.
No, I didn't.
Oh, who'd you have?
I had Action Force, and then
For
I had
number
Action
5?
Force. Yeah, and then I had him on number 4. I'm gonna have him at 3, 2, and 1.
Good plan.
Okay. Exactly.
We'll keep having you on 3POA now.
Yes.
Yeah, a much
I'm
smaller
just trying to
channel
make
than
things
yours.
right. I'm trying to make things right.
Okay. And yeah, I had Classified at 5 and NECA Turtles, Comic Turtles at 4. All right, Nikki, what's your number 3?
Number 3, I'm going to follow Ryan's suit here and go with NECA. So specifically the Mirage Turtles. I thought I was done with my TMNT collection. I'm pretty minimalist with my TMNT collection. I mainly want to focus on the different art styles of the turtles themselves. So I have like comic, movie, cartoon. I don't go crazy with all the ancillary characters and all of that. So when I saw these, I actually saw these in the wild and I had to get them because just a great figure.
Yep.
I did have bootlegs of the original Mirage from several years ago, and those were great figures as well. Those were sculpted by the Four Horsemen, and unfortunately my bootlegs kind of fell apart. So maybe one day that'll be my collecting goal, is to pick up an original set of those original Mirage Turtles, but they are very expensive. So
hopefully NECA just re-releases them. I think it's time. It's been what, 15
I
years?
hope so. Yeah, I hope so. It'll make a lot of people holding those real upset though.
Yeah. It would.
But I also started collecting just for Halloween display the Universal monsters in black and white, and I chose this one specifically because it is my namesake, Lon Chaney Jr., who is a relative. So this one
really
is a little special. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah, and I found out that I moved to Colorado Springs a few years ago, and I found out that this was actually a really important city for his father, Lon Chaney. And there's a Chaney Theater that I still have to go check out as well. So pretty cool.
That is really, wow. I did not expect a ancestral touch to one of your choices, but that is very cool. Right on. Okay, Ninja.
What are we at now?
3?
Man, you don't even. It's Action Force again.
Okay. Good.
Look, number 3. I'm gonna go with. I have a list, but I've been debating. But I'm gonna probably say. I'm torn. I think I'm gonna have to go with Jada Toys, man. I just feel like everything that they've been putting out at the price point that they put it out, they definitely deserve to be. Everybody's top 10, basically, that I saw, they said that they would interchange all of the figures. They all represented, and all the quality and all the figures could have easily been in that slot, including mine. Like, anybody that had her at a 2 or 3 said we could put Fei Long, we could put Ryu. It doesn't matter who you take from the line. And I understand the line they didn't put out a lot this year. What did they put out? Like 3 or 4 figures? So that's maybe
5.
5. That's maybe what? 2 figures? I mean, 1 figure every 2 months or something like that if we break it down. But for the quality on all of them to be so damn consistent is crazy. Like, every single release has been really good so far. So I don't know. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, they're doing good work over at Jada. Yeah, so yeah, there's 5 figures this year. 3 of those were reuse, and then Chun-Li and Fei Long. I think that 2024 we'll see. I think we're going to see more than 5 personally. I don't have any insider info. I just think with the success of the first few.
Oh, that's
figures,
insider info. You
got I don't have any. I don't have any. I'm just saying. I think they're going to really put more focus on the Street Fighter stuff. Hopefully, because
they have Edge
Ken
Runners
is coming out right now.
Cyberpunk is coming out too, I believe, in 2024, which would be awesome. I want to see what that's like from them.
Have you played Cyberpunk? I'm not a gamer, so I've never.
Nah, I watched the anime on Netflix that the figures are based off of, and I love that anime on Netflix. So I can't wait to see they're doing David. I just can't wait to see how the figures are, because if they're going to be anything like these Jada Toy figures, I know they have cloth on them, so I'm expecting the price point to be a little bit higher, which is fine. Yeah. But if they're just as good quality wise, it's like to get more than just Street Fighter from them would be awesome this year.
Yeah. So is the Cyberpunk anime the same as the game? Is it the same IP?
It's very similar. Yeah, it's basically the same IP, just maybe different timelines or different main characters, but it's
Okay.
basically the same. Yeah, in the same universe.
Yeah, because I thought the game had like Keanu Reeves in it, right? Am I
Yeah,
right
they
about
did.
that, Keanu?
They did. I didn't play the game, but yeah, they did.
Tony says, "Ninja, don't lie. We know that you chose Chun-Li
You're
because she's a
right.
thickie."
You're right. I'm just trying to be PG-13. You're right. I could have put her in a bent over pose and everything. I didn't want to do that. You know.
That's a good question, Marcus Dana. Why didn't Jada release the Mummy for the Universal's Monsters line? Feels incomplete. Did they lose the license, or did they just decide to move on? Was there a lack of sales? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they'll get back to it and they'll do the Mummy. I don't know. I opened up. Let's see. I got a question about it. Tim Taser says, Ryan, how are the Jada monsters? I haven't opened up the Bride of Frankenstein yet, but I did open the Frankenstein's monster. Pretty good. You know, it's Jada's first action figure line. So, you know, there's, I think they were still working out the kinks, and, you know, the Street Fighter stuff has been really good. So it's not quite as good as Street Fighter, but I like it. I like it. It's a good Frankenstein's monster. Oh, Mython the Python, thank you. I just want to say before I forget, Ninja, it's Chad and LP. You all do so much for my mental health, the conversations, interactions, and the truth you guys spit. Keep it up for 2024. Thank you all. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, Mython. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. Thank you very much for that, and I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, keep listening.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. What was your number 3? I already forgot. It was Street Fighter.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it was Action Force.
Right, as it should be. Because my number 3 is Action Force.
Okay.
And, you know, this was on I think this is number 3 on my top 5 figures. Yeah, it was a Swarm Horde, which this kind of pushed me over the edge as my top figure of Valorverse, because, you know, it would have been Pandora or Warpath Eclipse, maybe even Gemini. But I really like what Bobby did this year, pushing the female figures out and the success with that. I've liked them all. The Swarm Horde is awesome. I can't wait for Series 4. Should be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the Vanguard. I'm looking forward to everything that's coming in 2025. But yeah, I put Valorverse, Action Force at number 3, and maybe next year.
And you gave me shit for putting it at 4.
Yeah.
And you put it at 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so interested to see who you're gonna show for in the second and first place. I'm so interested to see who you got a second and first.
I think it's pretty easy, but okay. All right. Nikki, we're getting down to the wire here. Number 2. Who was your number 2? Yeah, who did you like the best?
I had to go with, and I'm gonna qualify this as well. Did have to go with the Hasbro Classifieds. Nice. This, I'm very clear on what Classified is for me, and it is purely a nostalgia chase. It's a nostalgia chase for what I had and want to revisit as a kid, but it's also a nostalgia chase for what I saw as a kid and didn't have. So the ability to army build, and also some things that I saw my friends have or my brother had that I didn't have at that time. So it's a very defined collecting thing for me, but it was one of my most enjoyable collections that I built up this year. So between Range Viper and this was probably my favorite Joe of the year.
Shockwave.
So many people. Yeah, so many people love Shockwave.
This was one of my very first Joes that my brother had a great collection of all the characters that you see up here. But this was like one of my very first ones that I bought. So he's kind of super nostalgia hit for me on him. But yeah, Range Viper was one of my favorites of that. So
do you maybe you know the exact number, but if you had to ballpark, like how many figures did they put out in 2023? It was a lot.
It was a lot. I I'm by no means getting everything. I'm only getting the stuff that I had or wanted to have when I was a kid. So getting any of the general the what are they called? The action soldier and all of that, not getting any of that. But yeah, I have it on a list somewhere, but off the top of my head, it's a lot of figures. Glad I'm not a completionist.
If I had to guess, I'd say probably in the 60s. And that was after a pretty dry 2022. Right. Remember, things were sparse with that line in 2022. Oh, look at that.
64.
Matthew Matson says roughly 65. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's right. I just looked it up online and it said, about 65.
Wow.
It's crazy.
If they keep that up, I mean, I don't buy them all. So, wow, that's a lot. Hopefully
they slow down a little bit this year.
What's that?
Hopefully they slow down a little bit this year.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think they're just going to ramp it up, and it's going to be, it's kind of taking the spot of Marvel Legends as their premier line.
That's true.
And they put out a lot of army builders. You can see those guys on Facebook that get like 10, 20 of every figure. The army builders. It's like the line is like half army builders, it seems like.
Yeah.
So they're buying hundreds and hundreds of figures every year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just from one line. Wow. All right. Ninja, what do you got for number 2?
For the number 2 spot, it was kind of a tie, but are we going to have honorable mentions at the end or no? Because then I won't even bring up what it was.
I was just going to ask that.
We're going to do honorable mentions before we do our number 1.
Okay, awesome. So for the number 2 spot, because, everybody knows how I feel about female action figures and my thickies and everything, I do think it was a pretty good year for Loose Collector.
Okay.
Now, they had Vampirella, they had Red Sonja, but it's also because of all the kit bashing and stuff that I do. Like, when are we ever going to get a Baroness like this? We're never going to get a Baroness like this, ever.
I don't know if Baroness has ever looked like that. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
See?
Yeah.
So, but the kit bashing is so simple that I really enjoyed the line this year. I wasn't expecting to get these characters that I think when was our last Red Sonja, another kit bash figure that I did, but when was the last Red Sonja that we had, or the last Vampirella figure? I don't know. Usually you know more.
A long time, maybe
10, 15 years ago?
McFarlane did a Red Sonja, I think. Long time ago. Right. Yeah. I would like to see Mezco try their hand if they could. They don't really put out female action figures though. So
did Loose Collector's Monster Hide hit this year? Or was that 2022?
No, that's 2023. That's when I got mine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that guy's awesome too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think it was a pretty good year for them as far as giving us some unique figures that we didn't have previously, basically.
Are you in on his newer comic stuff that's coming out, the Grendel and
no,
the Rocketeer just came out?
I want to get it. Right, yeah. I want to get it. Where are you ordering anything for them, if you are?
Big Bad. So I got Red Sonja and She from. No, I got Red Sonja from Big Bad. I got She from. Is it? I forget the name.
Executive Replicas.
Yes, that's
okay.
It. That's where I got She.
No, that's good, because I wonder if ordering from them, do we get it shipped faster than ordering it from... I know Big Bad's usually last with everything, right? But I just wasn't sure which one to order from. But I would say, yeah, I guess Executive Replicas to go with.
I got Red Sonja through Big Bad because that's the only place that had it when I decided to buy it. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, now we're on to my number 2, right? My number 2 is Mafex. Import company, making a lot of good figures. Now, everyone's talked about Steel, right? Everyone's talked about Nightwing. Bobby had the Snyderverse, the Snyder Cut Black Suit Superman, right? Mm-hmm. I want to spotlight a few different figures from Mafex. Like, for instance, they put out the best Magneto of all time. Like, Hasbro will never be able to touch this
He looks
figure.
good. He looks good.
It's amazing. The cape is done so well, everything. So Magneto, And then kind of I feel like this figure gets forgotten about, or maybe not a lot of people got it. But man, this Deadpool, this X-Force Deadpool is so good. The joints are just nice and just the right amount of tightness, the right, but not too tight. Nice and smooth, firm, great articulation. The paint apps are super clean, at least on mine. I know that can vary, but this might be my favorite Deadpool figure right here. And unfortunately, yes, it is the X-Force one, so it's great. It's not I already have the red one, but
Okay.
this was so good, and no one talks about it. So yeah, and they had so many good figures this year. The X-Force Wolverine that also came out alongside him was really good.
Yeah.
But I have not been let down by any of my Mafex figures this year. Although the Black Suit Spider-Man, I got that late last year though. Well, late 2022. That one broke right out of the box.
Wow.
So yeah, my 2023 with Mafex was awesome, and I cannot wait to fill out the Hush line. I got Poison Ivy in. She's awesome.
She looks great from what I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you about her. I had her in my checkout this morning, and I didn't pull the trigger yet, but I wanted to ask what you thought about that Poison Ivy.
She's great. Yeah. Like their Catwoman was probably one of the best imported female figures that I have in my collection. I don't have any of the Zesray stuff. But that Catwoman is really good, and so I had my hopes up for Poison Ivy, and I wasn't let down. Huntress was really good as well. And then what they recently put up for pre-order, Scarecrow from Hush, and we're going to be getting Eradicator from Superman, Reign of Superman, and Superboy is coming. Spider-Man 2099 is coming. A lot of cool stuff coming from Mafex, so I'm really excited to see what they do.
Nikki, do you do any Mafex or no?
I used to. I used to have a Mafex Batman related collection. I had a couple of their Iron Man figures too, but I ended up going more into SHF for the Iron Man stuff. But I loved it, and eventually something had to give, so I sold everything Marvel, everything Batman.
Yeah, they are pricey.
Okay, so Marcus Denau brings up a good point. Wasn't the Mafex Thor a huge letdown though? It wasn't great. But the problems that most people have with it, I didn't have with it. My issues were mostly the articulation in the neck and head because of his hair sculpt. It was so limited. But a lot of people didn't like the size, but I actually think the size is the right size for Mafex. And for the version of Thor they put out like the basically first appearance Marvel Thor, who wasn't massive. I mean, he was big, but he wasn't like 7 feet tall. So that wasn't my issue with it, but it looks great. All right. So we will move on to our number ones, but first, some honorable mentions. Nikki, who didn't quite make the list but could have?
Okay. So pretty much from every year since 2016, Mythic Legions has been near or at the top of my list. This year was actually my slowest year for collecting Mythic Legions since 2016. However, I did pick up Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. This was part of their Figure Obscura line, and it had a ton of new tooling at the time when this was released. They had some longer arms for this character, just a lot of specific things for this specific character that were new, which I really appreciated, and just the presentation and everything was great. So this was my honorable mention for the year.
Cool. The Figure Obscura.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Right on. All right, Ninja, what's your runner-up for best toy line?
I wish I could just say like majority of third-party companies in general, because there's so many from like, I don't know, you just scroll through 5K and you see everything that they released this year. It is absolutely insane. But if I'm thinking about like Dragon Ball Z, I would say like Demonical Fit or Kong Studios, now Beast Deities. But I would have to go with, if I just had to pick one third-party company, mainly because of the size, but the Memory Toys, this bear
oh yeah,
is like, this is crazy. like the size, the weight on him, all the options and the hands and the blood effects, like oh, he definitely deserved to be at least an honorable mention on the list.
So that's the memory toys, right?
Yeah, this is
That's
the Memory Toys bear that came in different colors. The most recent color is white. He's on Big Bad Toy Store. I have every other color. I absolutely hated that they did that whole panda chase variant, like a blind box. Like, you don't blind box something that costs this much money, because I actually knew
Yeah.
people that didn't want the panda and got it, and they were upset. Meanwhile, other people are buying multiple to get the panda. But aside from them doing the panda stuff, I thought that, I don't know, man, everything else about the figure or the line, and I thought it was great. Everything else.
Cool. Yeah, for me, it's hard. It's hard to nail down because there's so many of them, but there's so many good third-party lines, um, putting out so many good figures. For instance, Fure or Fure,
Yeah, Veteran
Planet,
William,
Veteran William,
Bang Master Wang that you like to call him.
Bang Master Wang, um, the what? I look at my shelf now. Who was the Croc? I got the Croc in 2023, but I think he might have came out in 2022.
I think
was
he
his
was a
name?
2022 release. I don't know. Just call him. Let's call him Killer Croc.
Killer
Let's call
Croc,
him,
okay. Or
Crocodile
Leatherhead,
Dundee.
or
Yeah,
Leatherneck.
Leatherhead. Yeah, Leatherneck.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them. Like, what they're doing is really cool.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna. They're really big figures. They take up a lot of shelf real estate, man. So I will continue to pick and choose with that stuff.
What
I
about the
am.
rabbit? Are you getting a rabbit?
I didn't pre-order the rabbit, but I
Okay.
am in on their Totally Not Ninja Turtles.
Hmm.
The little mini samurai guy, the Leo. I got that one. I think Donatello and Splinter are coming soon. I have those pre-ordered.
Oh, the small ones.
Yeah, like the 4-inch
Yeah.
ones.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish I had gotten in on the Leo, but too late.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, so that would be my those would be my runners up. Yeah. All right. And part of me wants to put Mezco on the list, but I was so pissed off with the 89 Batman
Yeah.
that I just can't. But they did put out some good figures like the Superman that came in the lunchbox. And I got the detective guy that smokes a lot, and does magic.
Constantine.
Constantine was really good. I got that this year. So that there's a few, but as a whole, I just can't put the Mezco 112 line on my runners up out of principle. But I wanted to mention them. Okay, so number ones, Nikki, what do you got for your favorite toy line of 2023?
All right. So specifically, Valaverse, but specifically the female figures. So these topped the charts for me. Not only just great additions to the military line and the Valaverse line itself, but these are the best female figures in my collection. Period.
See, now she got the memo, Ninja. Number one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Specifically Kill Switch and Warpath Eclipse. I also have regular Eclipse up there with my Steel Brigade. Just stunning figures, but very specifically just the proportions. They're heroically proportioned, but still sexy. They don't have, they don't look like 16-year-old girls like some of the Hasbro stuff. So I just really appreciated that they were actually believable military women.
Right on. Good choice. Ninja.
No, I bet you nobody saw that coming. They thought me and you would probably have that right as number one. That was awesome.
Ninja's number one is Action Force. Okay.
She made us look bad, man. Now she's gonna get our allowance. She's gonna be on payroll. He's kicking us out. He's gonna kick us out.
I don't think Bobby would blame me for putting Mafex and Jada at the top.
You don't think so?
Oops, I just gave it away. Anyway, what's your number one?
My number one is gonna have to be SH Figure Arts. I just feel like, and based on what I'm seeing them pre-order, and like it just seems like they're acquiring so many IPs. They're trying to do so much, but especially if for all of my anime people out there, there's so many figures that I didn't even get to review on the channel, but they are SH Figure Arts figures, and they just look amazing, like absolutely amazing, man. I can't ignore SH Figure Arts. And I mean, even if we talk about like the more traditional characters that a lot of people do know, like Gwen and stuff, like these figures that SH Figure Arts put out this year have just been, I don't know, next level, man. And I don't even have 2099 here. He's up on the shelf. But from smaller figures to taller 7-8 inch figures and everything they've done, the Carnage. Was Carnage this year? I think
so.
The movie Carnage. Yeah, I think that was this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, oh my God. I think SH Figure Arts is really trying to corner the market when it comes to like import figures or anime figures, and the stuff they're doing has been crazy this year.
I think they've got it mostly cornered. I mean, who's really doing anime figure? I guess Figma does.
Figma, BuzzMod. Like there's companies that try to step into the ring, but like they're just acquiring so much. Before it was just like mainly Dragon Ball Z. Now it's so much more than just Dragon Ball Z.
Cool. Good choice.
Very good choice.
And I gave mine away. It is
Action Force.
I was just gonna say Evolvers.
Jada Toys Street Fighter is my number one. It's been really
Why?
easy to keep up with because it's, we got 5 figures.
Right.
I would like that to pick up a little bit, but not too fast. I don't want it all at once. That's too much. But just, showing what they can do for $25 at retail is
Pause.
it's pretty impressive.
Definitely.
Did you say pause?
Yeah, you said you don't want it all at once.
Don't want it all at once.
I just like to bother you.
But yeah, I mean, there's no reason why, a Marvel Legend can't move this way. I mean, it doesn't cost extra money to get the articulation right. They got all the same joints. These just function. So take notes, Marvel Legends guys. Jada is showing you up big time. And for their second figure line ever, they're so good. So,
dude, that was awesome. Nikki, I wasn't expecting that to be her number one. She brought up a damn dinosaur. Very unexpected. That was awesome.
Good. I like that I surprised you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get to the chat here, and then we'll wrap things up. And channel members, stay tuned for the after show. Give me about 10 minutes after this ends. Rob Zamora says, wait till y'all see the in-art Dark Knight. I've seen pictures. It looks awesome. A buddy of mine saw it in person, said they're going to give a lot of 112 scale companies a run for their money. I hope so. It looks like in-art's doing a lot of soft goods stuff, so I really hope they give Mezco a run for their money. Maybe that'll, some competition for Mezco would be good, because they've kind of been falling off lately. But yeah, that in-art Dark Knight looks awesome, and I am pretty sure I'm going to be picking that one up because I need to replace my SH Figure Arts Dark Knight. It's not a very good figure. Let's see here. Just Jeff with the super chat. Thank you, Jeff. Ryan McFarlane, really? Yeah, really. I don't know what. You collect McFarlane? What? I don't know, Jeff. He says, you got me started on Mafex with the damn Azrael Batman. Yeah, that's a good figure. McFarlane Nightwing. Also, thanks for the Mafex hook. Yeah, you're welcome. My condolences for your bank account. James Lucas, thanks for the super chat. Nikki, Galactic Valor looks great. Release date?
Keep an eye on the Fox Forge Toys Instagram page. I think he just posted an update of Kickstarter timing, so check that out.
Cool. All right. Is there anything, Nikki, that you want to plug before we end this?
No, just Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks for joining us.
All right. And everyone should follow Nikki on Instagram because she posts some awesome stuff, man. She's a great painter. One of the best.
Guys, go check out that snowman head sculpt that she did recently. I don't know if Ryan can pull it up, but guys, there's just a snowman head sculpt that's on her Instagram. It is absolutely out of this world. It is beautiful, man. Go check that out. Like, there's so much good, like, painting and just, I don't know. Go check it out. I can't even describe it and there's multiple head sculpts, so it's not just one. And each of the head sculpts usually have something different about them. But man, It is awesome. I'm waiting for her next batch because she made sure she put at the top commissions not open or something like that, like so people don't bother her.
You actually read it? Oh my god!
Yes. So I didn't bother you, but I am waiting for her to announce when the next batch. Look at that.
There it is.
Come on, man.
That's
is
really good.
So thank you. There's these are sculptures from Planetary Dog Toys, and I got this last batch. I did a batch before Christmas, but this last batch I got in clear resin, so you can actually shine a light through the base or put an LED in the neck of your figure so that it shines through really nicely. It was really hard to capture that effect in the photos. I'll probably post another video this week. I got a small blue LED. Yeah, you can see it a little bit in this photo.
Yeah.
But yeah, just trying out some new things, experimenting a little bit.
That don't look like you're experimenting. That looks like you've been doing it. Right. You see, you asked her if she wanted to plug anything. She was trying to be all humble. I'll do it for you.
Thank you, Ninja.
Guys, check this shit out. This is beautiful, man. Awesome stuff.
Looks like a delicious blueberry Jolly Rancher.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very cool. And Ninja, you going live soon?
Okay. I'm not going live this Friday. I am going live. Sheesh. I don't know if it's gonna be. I'll let you guys know. But yes, I am going live soon on a Friday, of course. But I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to do this Friday. I'm not sure about next Friday. But yeah, I don't have some amazing painted head sculpts to plug like she does. So.
All right, and I put a link to Nikki's Instagram in the chat there, so you guys can click on that and follow her.
Thank you.
Stay tuned to the channel. No 3POA this weekend, but we will be back the following weekend, me, Bobby, and Tony. Again, channel members, stay tuned for the after show. We'll see you later.